Yes, be welcome back to another stream on the channel, and this is the Champions League Europa League preview. And I've got my two well, we have 5 co-hosts, but only 2 of them can join. So big up Elliot and Andy. How you guys doing?
Yes.
Yeah, very well, thank you. Yeah, really well, thank you.
Good.
Yes, I'm good.
Obviously the sponsor shout outs like we do every stream. We're sponsored by ASA Kits. 10% discount if you use the code. Well, you better use the code, guys. Come on, man. Use the code Orasixfootball at asakits.co.uk. Get your tracksuit shirts. You can get Viva Ronaldo shirts, Anthony shirts, any shirts, man. Arsenal kits for Ollie and Elliot.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to get Jesus on the back.
Leon has a shirt, but I don't know if it's from the
Website.
Merchandise, but we'll ask him, don't worry. Frank, the private chat.
The only t-shirt.
All right, let me start adding the people. What are you saying, Traps?
Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Big up, Traps. Good evening.
Big up, Ollie, man. I was on your stream. Big up, family member. How you doing, Ollie?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I'm doing good.
Good. And this guy, he's a special one. The special, Marina, the special one. The Uno, Leon.
Yes, how you doing, everyone?
Oh, good, man.
Yes.
Look at
Good.
that. A merchandise kit, Leon.
What's it?
Where's the kit from?
ASA Kits.
Yes.
Nice.
Is it really? Oh, wow.
Big up.
Did you use the code?
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Oh,
First game, Sporting versus Tottenham, Champions League nights. Obviously, unfortunately, United are not in there. So, but
they're
nice.
Arsenal.
Yeah. Sporting Tottenham. I will come to Hardik for this. What's your thoughts, man? Do you think it's a huge game?
I think for Tottenham it is, definitely. I mean, if they can get a positive result in Portugal, it could be so significant to their Champions League hopes. And if you look at Sporting as well, on the Amorim, they've got a really good flexible tactical coach. And with Sporting Lisbon, you can't really underestimate them. They've got so many great players, especially offensively, defensively. They've got a really good structure there as well, especially with Gonzalez up front and the right hand side. Their midfield is always compact. With Tottenham, can they get a result? I think they will. I think definitely they will get the win.
Yeah. Elliot, what about you?
Yeah, Sporting had a decent game last week. I think they beat Frankfurt last week, and Frankfurt, won the Europa League last season, so that's a tricky game, and they got a good result. So I think it'd be a tricky game, Tottenham. Yeah, Hardik's lighting isn't the greatest, but yeah, we move.
Yeah, it will do.
Yeah, I think Tottenham will get the win though. Personally, I think they're just such a good team right now, Tottenham. So
Right.
I'm gonna say it'll be a tight game. I reckon 1-0 Spurs. I reckon it'll be quite a close game.
100%. We're gonna read that comment out. Hardik using that.
In many seconds though, I'm actually in dungeon. You know how it is.
Yeah, 100%. Ollie, mate, your thoughts on this game? Oh,
I don't like to talk about Tottenham, but I feel like they'll win this game. They'll win this game. Maybe Richarlison will score a few goals. But I don't want to write off Sporting. I don't know much about them. They could, they're at home. Maybe a 2-1. They could score. It's Europa Champions League. You saw Liverpool lose 4-1, so not that that's going to happen. But yeah, it should be an easy Tottenham win. 2-1. Maybe.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Leon, what about yourself?
Yeah, I don't think it will be a walk in the park for Spurs. I think Sporting will put up a good test, but I do think Spurs will win this game, and I think Richarlison will get on the score sheet, and I think Spurs have a really good team and they're in really good form, so I think Spurs will win this game.
Yeah. Nice. Traps, yourself.
I mean, Sporting are a decent outfit, man. I reckon it's away from home. I reckon Spurs might go there and get a draw.
Oh, okay.
A draw.
Do you reckon? Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I could definitely see that being possible. Sporting, they think they beat Frankfurt last week 3-0, I think it was. So it's quite a good result for Sporting. And I mean, I think Tottenham are just a bit better than Sporting though. They got a better team and a better manager as well. Conte's a great manager at the moment. So yeah, a draw is definitely possible. I agree.
Even 0-0, you never know.
Maybe, yeah.
You never know with Tottenham, man. But
I mean, Spurs.
Go on.
To be fair, Spurs against Marseille, they were actually terrible until they sent them off.
Yeah.
So I think away from home, against Sporting, I don't think that's a given, man. I think they might. I reckon Sporting could get a draw out of this.
Yeah.
Sporting, I think they produce good players. Like it's the Portuguese players that I like. Like, but then again, they sell them to flipping Wolves because Wolves are becoming a Portugal FC now. How do your team Wolves, man? They're Portugal FC, man. Keep getting Portugal products from.
Bruno Fernandes, Bruno Fernandes. We got Bruno Fernandes.
You know what? Mourinho wanted him. Mourinho, I told him wanted Bruno Fernandes, but they failed to get him. Drop the link. Sure, they will. I'll send it to you on Instagram. But no, I think for me, it's the way how Tottenham line up. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Conte has been benching Jed Spence. I don't know why, but I don't know. But
I think I know the reason why. I know the reason why. I think it's with Conte.
Yeah,
he wants to prove winners, and with Jed Spence, he's a great prospect for the future. And with Spurs, they're full of size, full of experience, full of quality, and with Conte, I think he's bothered well with Pulisic or even Perisic up there as well. So with Spence, I don't know if he will get a chance, but it depends on how Conte plays out.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I know Conte is a proven winner and all that, but do you guys think that Jed Spence was just wanted him, or I don't know? You guys think Conte wanted him? I don't know. For me, I don't know. To be fair, I don't know.
The thing is with Jed Spence, he's a young player, so you don't really have to give him any game soon.
No. And don't forget, this is his first season in the Premier League as well. So
yeah, but they don't have to give him. They don't have to give him any time.
Yeah, but they will give it. They definitely will give him something in the cups.
He'll get game time, but
in the cups. Yeah.
It's not like a thing like it's not like they've paid 80 million quid for him and he's not starting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know how much he was. He wasn't very much, though, was he?
No.
So it's gonna take time for him to get to the squad. I think But if he does play well for Spurs, he could get more games, and yeah, it'll just take time. He's still young. He's still got all the years left. So yeah, I wouldn't write him off just yet. Basically.
100%. Let me just send Dave the link. But
even with Basuma as well, if you look at Basuma, he isn't in the team yet. If you see a fully rejuvenated Basuma in the contest system ahead of Højbjerg with not Bentancur, we'll no doubt be an excellent sign for Tottenham as well. I mean, we're definitely yet to see the best of Basuma.
Basuma's not better than Figo, I'm not gonna lie.
No.
He might be better than what's his name, but he's not better than Højbjerg. No way.
Oh yeah, Højbjerg's definitely better.
Oh, 100% definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next game. Hang on a minute. It's crazy right now. This is a huge game, man. Liverpool Ajax. Wow. It's a big game, man. I'll let Japs go first because he's been watching Ajax recently. I want to hear his thoughts on this game, Traps.
I'll be totally real with you. Yeah, I think Ajax, based on what I know, it's only Rangers. Yeah, but what I watched them play 2 halves of football the other day, right? And this is another thing where I was talking about Ten Hag in Ajax, because Ajax are a good outfit. They have a good structure over there. So regardless whether he's there or not, they do well. But what I watched the other day, right? They played 2 halves of football against Rangers, and they both played both halves in Rangers half, camped in Rangers half, just trying to create chances. I'll be honest with you, I don't think that Liverpool win this game. I don't think Liverpool win this game because Ajax play attractive football. They're playing very well. They play very well as a team. That what's his name? Is it Alvarez?
Yeah.
Alvarez is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think they got Bergwijn as well. Bergwijn played quite well.
Yeah.
And there's another guy. I can't remember his name. I've forgotten his name.
Had it?
Oh yeah. Is it
No,
Burgers?
I think he might be given with a B.
Burgos? Yeah, Burgos.
Berghorst or something like. Yeah, he's pretty good as well. So I mean, I watched them the other day, and I don't think Liverpool. I don't think unless Salah just wakes up like he's Salah again, and they drop Milner, because Milner, I'm not gonna lie to you, Milner in 2022 should not be playing for Liverpool week in, week out. But I mean, I just don't think I can't see Ajax losing this one. I can't.
That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah.
So yes, Elliot, how about yourself? What do you think?
Yeah, personally, especially after last week's game as well against Napoli, I just can't see Liverpool beating Ajax on the current form they're in. Ajax are doing very well as well. Like Trapp said about Bergwijn, some they have some good players in their team right now, and even defense is pretty good. You got Timber back there in defense, so yeah, I can see Ajax definitely winning this game. I reckon it'll be. I don't know if it'll be an embarrassment as much as last week's, but I reckon maybe like a 2-0 Ajax, perhaps maybe a 2-1, depending on how Liverpool react to the Ajax team. But yeah, I don't think Liverpool will win this game. If they might, but yeah, I can't see it.
That's very true. That's very true. And you know what's fair with Klopp as well? If you look at his frailties at the moment with rejuvenation of the Liverpool squad, especially in that midfield, that midfield needs reckoning up. It needs all kinds of surgery as well. And then if you look at Klopp as well, Klopp tactically, no doubt, he's an elite tactician. But if you look at Alfred Strinner, Ajax manager, he's so calm tactically. If Liverpool can overcome the psychology of actually overcoming the slump as well, they will no doubt get a result. But with Ajax, you can't really underestimate them, especially at Anfield. So yeah, Leon, how about yourself?
Yeah, I can see Ajax winning this game. I really can, especially after Liverpool started the season and Ajax's good start to the season. They obviously just beat Rangers 4-0, and that was a dominant performance from Ajax. I just, like Liverpool, like losing 4-1 to Napoli. This is not the Liverpool we know, and I think Ajax will have too much quality. I think they have Tadic. All. They do have a good team, and good tactics, good style of play, and I do think Ajax can go and win that game at Anfield. I do think they can win it.
Big up Dave for joining, by the way. How are you doing, Dave?
Boys, I'm doing all right. I'm not gonna lie. United makes you feel good. And I just want to come in. Let's just jump back to the Tottenham game, right? Because I was hearing some of the things you're talking about, Emerson and Hardy talking about Perisic, and I was very confused on where Perisic came in the conversation. It's not me ripping on Hardy, it's just me just being confused. Maybe he was probably bringing as an analogy, I don't know. But it's a very simple explanation, right? There's one main constant. You look at Conte's team since February 2022. You look at that lineup, and it's practically remained the same, other than small changes from time to time again here and there. Emerson Royale has been the right wing back since that time. And if he's still playing now, that should paint a very clear reason and explanation of why Conte is still playing him there and not Jets fans. Because he trusts him. He trusts him there. He likes him there. He wanted him when Conte was at Inter Milan. It's very clear that Antonio Conte likes Emerson Royale. And it's very clear that he sees that Jed Spence at the moment just isn't quite ready. And with the whole Jed Spence thing, I heard that he wasn't necessarily a player that Conte said, hey, go to Middlesbrough, go get Jed Spence. It was a player that Daniel Levy had brought in, but checked with Conte saying, hey, can we bring this guy in? He seems like a good player. Can we bring him in? He's one for the future. And Conte gave him the here we go and the approval. So, and same did Fabio Paratici. So, I think for me, that explains why we still see Emerson Royale playing. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I'd love to see Emerson Royale continue to play. I mean, you may as well just put Michael Jordan in at right back.
He's good enough, Emerson. I think Emerson's good enough.
I think in a back four, I think he suits his purpose well. I think as a wing back, I see the same issues as Wan-Bissaka. I feel like he doesn't offer enough going forward. And look, I'll hold my hands up. I will hold my hands up with Dalot. I've seen great improvement with Dalot. I've seen huge amounts of improvements, and Wan-Bissaka should be nowhere near that starting 11.
I'm not sure.
And Luke Shaw.
Well,
To be fair, traps will like this. If Rashford keeps this up, if this form.
Oh, yes. Or it's time for you to give an apology to Marcus Rashford. Oh, Rashford, I don't want this guy anywhere near the Man United team next year. He needs to be sold. Or there's a player in there, I'm telling you, there's a very good player in there. No, not enough for Marcus Rashford. Did you see the interviews he was giving about how Oli and Mourinho forced him to play through injury? And I was saying there's no way that Marcus Rashford has suddenly just all of a sudden has lost all of his footballing ability. I've said it. I've defended him for the entire last season.
I bigged them up against Liverpool. I did that match reaction for Liverpool and Arsenal, and I bigged them up.
He's been brilliant.
He may prove me wrong. That's if he continues. But
he is
so far,
brilliant.
No, he's been good. And I'll give credit for Ten Hag because apparently there's a source close to the club saying Ten Hag thinks Rashford can get over 20 goals. I don't know for me, but
Is it called the Hardeepa Romano stand?
Big up Believe, man. I just want to show a picture for you, Reed. Just for
do you believe?
Yeah.
Oh, what a photo! What a photo!
That's how deep as well. But we're just going on through the Sporting Tottenham game with Lee. What's your thoughts on that?
Should be reasonable win for Spurs. They've got a better squad. Sporting's players have been getting raided all summer.
They played well
against Frankfurt.
They played well against Frankfurt, and Tottenham didn't have the most convincing performances against Marseille.
Yo, Walid!
Man, like trapped, My God. I mean, Dave, you say that they played well against Frankfurt, but even like Frankfurt's team,
I know it's not the same, but
they're not really good, are they? Like the fact they won the Europa League last season, still like the quality of that league last season was shocking. I'll be honest.
Wait, Leon, say what you put your check for Leeds.
How did Rangers get to the final and get slapped 4-0 by Ajax? Anyway, point is, Spurs should be winning this game. Like I know Nunes and Pellegrini have left Sporting this summer, so they ain't got really a good midfield anymore. So they are going to be weak in that department, and I think Tottenham are just going to raid them. Like they got Basuma, Benton, Højbjerg midfield. They're going to outrun the hell out of them. Then they got Richarlison, who's boarding out right now. Son, Kane. Son's not had a good season so far.
He's looking tired, and this is what I said about since basically all of last season when Oli was here with Luke Shaw, with Rashford, with Bruno, with Martial. They look tired. Son looks tired. He needs to be dropped, give him a rest. Not that he's a bad player. He just needs a rest. He needs a break. He's getting burnt out. And you don't want to throw out a player
I'll give you that.
You can afford to rest him.
Yeah, because he hasn't been at his best. We'll be honest. Like he hasn't been. He just wants to. The fact that he was top goal scorer last season, he hasn't scored a Prem goal yet. It's a big drop off, but I think he will grow into the season. I think it'll be probably like 3-0, 4-0 Tottenham. Honestly,
I wouldn't say that. I'd probably say like a 3-1 Tottenham. I think
Sebastian Coates from a corner goal.
It won't be a walk pop, though. It won't be a walk pop.
Freaking Sebastian Coates. I can't be asked.
Believe this one's for you, by the way. Leon, where did you get your shirt from, by the way?
What, ASA kits? Yeah. Wait,
believe that. So if the owner of the guy says there's not been payments yet, then he's lying. Anyways, the next game, I think we were still about. I
hope Ajax play like they did against Rangers.
I need Tadic to turn up, man.
Tadic needs to turn into Prime Zidane just like he did against Real Madrid back in 2019. If he does, Liverpool are done. And I hope Liverpool put in that beautiful midfield of Fabinho, Henderson, and Milner. Yeah. That midfield is beautiful for me.
Hey, man, do you reckon this is Klopp's last game or no?
No, the whole.
They've been worse. They've been way worse. Like remember lockdown, the 7 games they lost at home.
That's a load of rubbish. For me, Klopp is an amazing manager, and for me, he should be given. He should have every right to be given all the time in the world. Honestly, I mean,
this isn't like Chelsea and Tuchel, man.
No.
Please don't mention Tuchel, man. He deserved the second, man. He deserved it, man.
No,
he did. I'm not comparing the seconds. I'm saying
He didn't
Oh.
To
know.
say he deserved the sacking is a bit harsh, but we'll speak about that another
His
time.
sacking was
But-
incredibly harsh. He
Yeah,
was-
What I'm trying to say is that Klopp's already been there for like 6.5, 7 years. They're not just going to sack him just because they had a
No.
little bad run of form. They literally lost like 7 games in a row.
No,
Two
at home, like,
seasons ago.
I blame Klopp,
2
you
seasons
know.
ago. Look how bad they were 2 seasons
A
ago.
journalist
and they still got
They
first.
were
questioned
horrible
why
2
he got
seasons ago.
sent midfield. And then, who left?
I don't know.
Traps, I think. I think he's going to come
I
back.
think, yeah,
Traps.
Traps left.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, a report asked young Klopp in one of his games, why did you not buy a midfielder? He said, I don't need one. And the next game,
Yeah.
he said, sorry, reporter, I'm sorry, you guys were correct. We do need a midfielder. So I do.
Yeah, and they end
kind
up
of blame
panic
Klopp.
buying
Yes,
and getting
that's true.
Arthur. He's dead.
Yeah. Kind of buying Arthur,
That
man,
is
honestly.
so
Off panic buy. He's panic buy definitely.
Arthur,
Really.
yeah. Who is more of a panic buy, Casemiro or Arthur? For me, Arthur. Anyway.
Arthur, man.
Oh,
they,
Arthur.
They, they
Arthur.
sent flipping
Yeah,
the
but
guy
rival
from
fans, actually, your fan base,
CBBC, fam.
leads
Like,
saying you're not panic buying.
At least Casemiro is actually decent.
yeah.
He's
No,
got
but-
class this
Yeah,
year.
the thing
It's
is,
Arthur, bro.
Elliot, your fan base, yeah, they see one clip on Instagram. Oh, we got nutmeg. Oh, you're so shit. Like, honestly,
Bro,
that-
like,
Who hasn't
let's
been
be honest,
nutmegged?
yeah?
Let's face
Who is
it.
Arthur, man?
Who
Like, the
hasn't?
only Arthur I know is flipping Arthur Masuaku, bro, and the CBBC show. That's the only 2 Arthurs I know. This guy's
That's a clip for
dry.
your account,
He's
really.
so dead.
What a show though. What a show. It's absolute ghost though.
I'm not
think-
gonna lie though, for this
Ajax-
game, yeah, 100%. But for this game, bro, I need Steven Bergwijn to turn into like prime 2009 Messi. Absolutely.
That Ajax
cook,
manager
right?
has took a lot of crap in our
Hope he
United.
does.
Finish him.
Yeah. Hardy, have you seen the quote? Was the Ajax manager
Dead.
talking?
Liverpool are
Yeah,
dead.
Van Anthony as well.
Oh my God. They're
Absolutely.
so-
Alfred Schüller, that's his name, Alfred Schüller, mate.
The Brooks-
I know you have a bold head.
Ten
but
Hag
you think
number
you're
2,
probably
basically.
Ten Hag, but
This guy's
Alfred
name's
Schüller.
Eric, bro. This guy's name's Eric 2 Hog, fam. It's just number 2.
his name is Alfred Schüller. Schüller,
Nah, it's
whatever.
Eric 2 Hog, man.
He's been
Eric
talking
Schüller,
crap.
yeah.
He's been saying, well, if
Eric 20.
Man I want Anthony, he's been saying, money's been crazy. But listen, Alfred.
No, but let's
I'm
be
gonna say your
honest.
last
Yeah.
name. I'm just gonna call you Alfred.
Think about the money that they'll have to spend in January. Like they could sign
Exactly.
anyone.
Why is he crying about it, mate?
Here's the thing. I think their biggest mistake was letting Sadio Mane leave. And I know he wanted to go, but I think it's because he wasn't given
He wanted to leave, yeah.
the recognition that Mohamed Salah got. And I think Salah thrived when Mane was in the team because Mane would sacrifice himself for the team. And he would
Definitely.
basically give Salah all the chances that he needed.
But the thing is, though, Dave, right, like this is where I kind of disagree a little bit because even like it's very easy from the outside to just say, oh yeah, they should not sell Mane. But first of all, as you said, Mane wanted to leave, and second of all, if Mane was forced to stay, who says that he's going to perform the same way that he was performing last season and the season
That's
before?
very true.
So we don't 100% know that
He
this
wanted
would
a
be the
new
same
deal
money.
with the wages.
What I do think is stupid though, the fact they sold him for like 32, 33 million. That is
No, they sold him for like 40
so.
something, for like close
No,
to
it was like 35 million. That's not enough, man. Like they could
maybe
have gone
it
for like
€4
50.
million euros. Yeah.
maybe it was like
They sold him for less they bought him for. There's no profit being made at all. No, like it just doesn't make sense, man.
well, he's on the
Poor
last
business.
contract. I mean, you're basically selling him for less, regardless. You're not
And they
going
got
to.
flipping Darwin noodles, bro. Like
True, yeah.
as
€4
well.
million euros.
Noodles, yeah.
85 million. 85 million with packages adding up to 100 million.
I
For
do think he
Darwin
might
Núñez.
come good though. I think we've got to give him time. We
I-
can't just
I'll
like
give him
judge him
time,
straight
but-
away. It's only September.
At the same
You
time,
said-
I feel like he doesn't fit. He doesn't like you look at their number nines, right? You look at I'd rather Firmino and Jota because both of them do exactly what Jurgen Klopp wants them to do. They can drift, they can drop deep, they can play in the midfield. It's a false nine system that Jurgen Klopp plays with. For me, Darwin Núñez is an out-and-out striker, and he's a target. He's a hitman. That's what he is. So I don't think he's super suited to the way Liverpool plays. I don't think he's really suited to this fast counter-attacking, work hard, win the ball back sort of system that Jurgen Klopp plays with. I think Jota's suited to that. Firmino's suited to that. I don't think they like the Darwin Núñez. I think they bought the wrong player.
I feel like it's a Vove as well. I mean, if you look at Liverpool style play tactically as well with Klopp, he knows that if he has to have one new game plan as well, especially with plan B's, plan C's. With Núñez, no doubt he's a really good striker, but it's all about embedding him in the right system.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep, exactly as I just said.
Oh, he's been looking like it's tough, man, to describe Núñez, man. But for me, he's not my type. I'm happy that we didn't buy him, but he's just not my type of player. To be fair, Núñez, wasn't.
Don't get me wrong. I think in the right system, he looks good. He looked good at Benfica, and when we were linked with him and we were going to sign him, I said, "Hey, I'm all in. Let's sign this guy." But when I heard 85 million, nah, see you later. I'm good. I'll pass.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to live up to that.
85 million for this guy. I said, no, thanks. See you later. I'm good.
It's
So,
insane. Yeah. Good. But yeah, Ollie, let's have your thoughts on the Liverpool game. Ajax game. What do you think, Ollie?
Yeah, Liverpool at home. I think that a lot of people saying an Ajax win. Liverpool could win. Don't write them off. I know they haven't been doing well, but yeah, I'll probably go with an Ajax win. Maybe Liverpool to score, maybe 3-1. Ajax.
No, is that Ollie pushing the boat out? Yeah, 3-1s on that. Go on, Ollie.
He's that confident. He's
He's really on.
3-1 Ajax.
Right,
Wow, I thought I heard 3-1 Liverpool. I don't know, man.
We got old Ollie back, man.
Is Konate back, by the way? If anyone knows, is Konate
I don't
back?
think
He's still injured. I think he's probably
They're gonna have
still
to
injured.
Matip is back though, which is good for them.
Yeah, I don't rate Matip, but
Oh, no.
What?
How do you not rate Matip? How do you not rate
What?
How do you not rate Matip?
A VAR check immediately.
what do you
What?
mean VAR check?
Nah, the only thing
I think Konate is more important than Matip, in my opinion.
I think
my
Konate
opinion.
will soon to
Why do
prove
you rate
that.
Matip?
Huh?
Why do you
Matip's
rate
just
Matip?
injury prone. That's his
Come on.
problem. If
Matip-
Matip stays fit for a whole season,
Listen.
he's better than Van Dijk.
Listen,
He was really good last season. He was terrific. For them.
you know Matip makes Van Dijk look good, innit?
That's very true.
That's right.
Bro, if Matip last season,
Important
people
for
talking
Liverpool.
about
So important to them.
people are talking about how obviously Van Dijk came back from a year-long injury and he came in and just went back to his Rolls Royce stuff. But he wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for Matip. Let's be honest. Like if Matip wasn't in that team, even though Konate was there, had a bit of a shake start, but then obviously he was elite for most of the
You
season.
forget, yeah.
It wasn't
You
gonna
forget.
be the same.
You forget, right? Yeah. When Matip got injured, and before Van Dijk got that injury, they got spanked 7-2 without Matip.
Yeah. It was Van Dijk and Gomez.
Van Dijk and Gomez, yeah.
Let's not get started on Joe Gomez right now.
Oh, remember January as well. Remember January when it went
He's had an absolute
Joe
howler,
Gomez.
man.
Oh, I love Joe
Genuinely
Gomez.
howler.
Perfect.
He's fallen off, man. He's fallen off a cliff. Like maybe it's because you don't
Salah's
get game
fallen
time,
off
innit?
as well. Salah.
Yeah, I mean Salah's had a slow start, man. But you know what? I still think he'll do well this season. It's just more Salah, innit? Like he's just inevitable. So even though these men are having shaky starts, even like Darwin Núñez, like people are writing him off after like a substitute appearance against United. Yeah, like come on, man. You can't. It's September, man. Like you gotta give the guy some time, man.
Do you know what's funny about the Liverpool situation, right? Everyone sits there and goes, "Oh, Jesus is in form and that." You know, Firmino's in more form than is in better form than Jesus. Did you know that?
Yeah, because he step-headed against Bournemouth. No offense to the Bournemouth fans here, but like 9-0, like what do you expect? Come on, man.
How many goals did he score that game?
What, 2?
How many assists?
I don't know. It was Bournemouth
Yeah, he's
at
got
home.
he's got 3 goals and 3 assists in 5 games.
He didn't score a hat-trick against them. I know that.
Yeah, I don't think.
Oh no, he scored against Newcastle, innit? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
So that probably explains the reason why he's going to the.
Alright, okay, so we can use that same logic. Okay, he's in better form than Rashford then.
Probably, yeah, well, he is. Well, yeah.
Consistency-wise, yes, yeah, that's true.
I have a controversial take, but you want to know who I believe Liverpool's most important players are now. And people could say I'm wrong and all that, but I think one of Liverpool's most important players, and he's really growing as a player, Harvey Elliott. I rate this player. I rate him very highly, and he offers something to Liverpool midfield that I don't think any other player does. And I said it against Manchester United, he was the only player that basically made me worry at all. Because
Definitely.
he was one of
100%
the
agree
players
with
that took the ball, that can carry it forward, that can drop back, win the ball back, create opportunities. He can do the lot. He's a kid with so much potential, and I believe that with time and experience, he will grow as a player. And Harvey Elliott, for me, you look at the current Liverpool midfield options. For me, he starts. He's streets ahead of Henderson. He's streets ahead of James Milner. I don't know why James Milner's still playing in this day and age. I thought Sancho had sent him back, to Aston Villa at this point. Just sent him back there. I think he should have stayed. I think for me, he's Liverpool's best midfielder right now. I think right now.
Well, it's not bloody hard, is it?
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It doesn't speak volumes, but it's just tremendous.
I don't think. I'll be honest with you. For Liverpool should have Harvey Elliott should not be playing week in week out. Liverpool.
No, he shouldn't be, but he has to because he's been better than anything else Liverpool.
And he's putting a shift. Like
he's a young who's grabbing this midfield by the scruff of the neck, and he is carrying it on his back. And credit to the kid, credit to him.
The thing is that he burst onto the scene so early in his career. So he burst onto the scene like 16, 17. Like for a player to come onto the scene and play the way he was playing at the time for a Fulham side where he wasn't starting and he was coming off the bench, he was putting in good performances. But I think the loan move that he had to Blackburn like a few years ago really shaped him into a player. I saw a tweet, I think I 100% agree with this. He reminds me of like Wayne Rooney, but in midfield instead. Because when Wayne Rooney burst onto the scene, he was young. And I'm not trying to say, he's gonna be like I know.
No, I get what you're
There's
saying.
a reason why. Because Wayne Rooney, when he came into United,
are you describing him to Wayne Rooney?
I'm linking.
Harvey Elliott
is like Wayne Rooney, but I'm not even only talking about the technical side. I'm talking about
personality
and the personality. It's the personality because. It's like Harvey doesn't care. Like he couldn't care less. He just goes there, does his football, does what he needs to do for the team. He's a bit of a party boy as well at times. Like he's just like he just gives me a lot of like Wayne Rooney vibes, like from the start of his career. I don't know.
He's got a really good mentality as well. It's fantastic.
Yeah. And Liverpool are just mentality monsters, yeah. Oh.
I was gonna give a shout out to subscribe to AFCB Fan TV, man. Bournemouth fan. He's on the bottom left, so yeah, he does videos too long. So big up yourself. But yeah, James, start sending me your Barcelona Bayern Munich predictions because we're gonna get into that.
8-2,
wow.
8-2, 8-2.
James, start sending me your prediction in the private chat, yeah.
8-2.
But yeah, Dave has got his prediction already.
I'm joking.
Actually, no, Leon. Let's start with you.
It won't be 18.
Go ahead. Well, for Bayern and Barcelona,
yeah.
Well, obviously Lewandowski going back to his former club.
I want him to score, man. I want this Lewandowski to score, man. I want him to score, but yeah, go ahead.
Score, yeah. But I think this will be a really good game to watch, especially for the neutral and for the fans. But they're both in really good form at the moment, so this will be a hard one to call. But I think it will be a tough game for both sides. But I can't see Bayern winning this game, but it will be really close. I think like a 2-1, 3-2 maybe.
I think this is a very good game. Big up others fan TV, man. Make sure you guys subscribe. Big up Hello Arsenal. Big up yourself. Nah, good game. I think it's gonna be a good game. Obviously Xavi now implementing the system. I mean, people compare Xavi to Arteta. I don't know why there's comparisons with Xavi and Arteta. Maybe they're both Spanish. They're both with they both like their hairs and all that. So I don't know, man. But nah, it's gonna be a great game. I think. I think man of the match. I think I'm gonna give it to Frankie De Jong.
No, he's playing for Manchester United. What are you talking about?
He's playing for United.
Yeah, DJ 21.
Hold that L for you lot thinking that he was going to sign. I'll say that right now.
Yeah, hold the L, Rich Ronaldo, mate.
On the behalf of Traps as well. On the behalf of Traps, Horace and Hardy, please hold that L above your head. Saying this upon Traps. And,
don't listen. Blame Gerald Romero. Because this guy.
So now we're blaming the sports that you guys
arrest. All serious, all jokes aside, when are you going to accept the blame for this shit?
I did accept it. But listen,
we can't accept it when we
stinker. It doesn't matter, man. I'm sorry.
Really, don't eat that. You said Paqueta was coming to Arsenal next.
When did I say that? Did I look like Joel? Did I change to Joel overnight? I don't know where you're getting that from.
Listen, anyways, ASA kits. 10% off. Go and get your United Frankie De Jong shirts.
But yeah, Oli, let's start with you buying Barcelona.
Viva Barcelona.
Our game.
Why are you buying Barcelona, Oli? What's going on? First of all,
Well, you know, Ronaldo fan, Real Madrid fan now.
stop this fanboy, Hardy. It's 37.
I've even caught
Mentality.
No,
okay,
no,
again.
no.
You're not a 10-out player,
Ronaldo
Hardy.
should be playing every week. Oh no, we need Ronaldo. We miss
Hardy,
Ronaldo. He was
that-
great
he
for
is not a 10-out
Sociedad.
player. He's benching him for Liverpool against Arsenal. What makes you think he's a 10-out player?
He will be.
Just
He will be
92
soon. He will be.
He
Don't
stank
worry
up the guy
He'll be
against
soon.
Sociedad as well.
When?
When's it gonna end, Robbie?
Patience.
When's it
Patience.
gonna end?
You can't rule him out as well. You can't rule him out.
Patience with a 37-year-old. Where's the patience, bro?
Bro,
You can't
you
rule
know
him out
that
as well. You
meeting
can't
that we
rule out
had?
Ronaldo.
That meeting, I remember this meeting. Sir Alex Ferguson was invited. John Murtaugh was invited. Richard Arnold was invited. David Gill. He doesn't even work for the club. And he was also invited to the team meeting. What's that?
What was that?
It's Ronaldo rolling up to Old Trafford, isn't it?
Was that you, James? No. Oh,
I
okay.
can't be bothered. I seriously can't be bothered.
Who was playing that? Be honest. Be honest. Just be honest.
No,
Well, was it Elliot, bro.
Elliot,
We have to chat to the two DJs, man. DJ Sinclair.
Yeah, it might have been
DJ
Ollie then.
Free.
It wasn't me.
Really quickly, I can definitely tell you who's playing this on Thursday nights.
Oh yeah.
yeah, Hardy, give me your thoughts for this match, man. Bayern Barcelona.
You know what? This game, it's so intriguing to watch. I mean, the thing is, we're Barcelona and also Bayern Munich, two excellent sides going to and with Barcelona, they're definitely on great form. With Bayern Munich, likewise as well. This is going to be a really close game. I can see this being a draw. 2-2 for me.
No chance. I think one of these sides are going to win it, and I know Bayern have been pretty rubbish in Bundesliga as of recent. In terms of just what I've seen from them, they're not in great form in the Bundesliga right now. So, but I feel like Bayern in the Champions League are different. I feel like whenever they play against Barcelona, I feel like Barcelona just crumble, especially when it's in Germany. I don't know. I feel like Bayern will edge it out. But if Barcelona win, I won't be surprised. But I don't see this as a draw. I don't see this as a draw. I feel like one team's gonna just nick the points. I feel like that Xavi really he's gotten all these players in because I feel like a transfer ban could be impending for them, seeing how bad their financial situation is. So I think that Laporta and Xavi are thinking, all right, let's go get the likes of Lewandowski and world-class right backs like Hector Bellerin to go and try and win now. I mean, playing with Hector Bellerin, I don't know how you're going to win anything. I mean, you're certainly not winning any thrones on that right-hand side because they'll just get turned over. But I mean, here's the thing. I think he's crafted this side to try and win now. He's on the likes of Koundé, we're on the likes of Rafinha and Bronquesti, also players for the future. So I feel like this is a side that's going to try and win things now in the immediate future. I feel like Barcelona have to win. They have to win the league. They have to win the league. They have to win the Champions League. They have to win some sort of trophy. Because if they don't, then they're going to be really in deep trouble.
No,
But yeah, I think Hardy.
You didn't get my thoughts.
But obviously Hardy has to go in this. So let me.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, you can find me via HM United Stand on Instagram. That's where you can find me. And also, as far as fellow co-hosts on this channel, follow Ace Kits UK. We're actually promoting amazing stuff on there. So, buy the actual discount, access it. You know what to do, guys. So, yeah, catch you guys a bit.
Big up Hardy, man. Big up.
Yeah.
We'll catch
Hardy
you later.
Romano!
Yeah, no Sues, man.
It's not Romano no more. It's
Sues
Mendes.
are banned on this live stream now. Sues are banned.
It's Hardeep Mendes now. It's not Romano anymore.
Ollie, your thoughts now. No, you should. No, I'll get on to you, Ollie, now. No, I'm good.
Yeah. Like people said, it's hard to predict either way. I predict a draw 2-2 because I can see a lot of goals in this game. Both teams have strong squads. Barcelona got Lewandowski, Rafinha, and now Bayern Munich have got Mane, and other people. So yeah, it's going to be hard to predict, but I'll probably go 2-2. Or Bayern, Barcelona, any of them could win. So it's hard to predict who would win. So with the draw.
James, put your prediction in the private chat, James. Traps, what's your thoughts?
Well, I mean, it's that It's at the Allianz.
Yeah.
So obviously they got home advantage, but here's the trump card. The trump card is Lewandowski. That's his yard. That's his backyard. He owned that place. Yeah. He's gonna go there. He's gonna put on a show. He's gonna score. Obviously, they've got Frankie De Jong on loan from Manchester United, so they link up very well. Yeah, I think I fancy Barca on this one, man. I fancy Barca on this, man, because I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I don't really rate Nagelsmann. I'll be honest. I actually don't. I don't think Nagelsmann is. I think Nagelsmann is basically living on the dying embers of Hansi Flick. That's what I think. And I watched them the other day against Stuttgart, yeah, and I was like, nah, this guy is not no tactician. I don't know what he's on over there, man. But honestly, I think that Barca will. But I think Lewandowski is just gonna go back there, give them a beating to remember, clap to the fans, and yeah, that's gonna be the end of that.
Cool, fair enough. We got your thoughts already. I think we have, but yeah,
you did. You know my thoughts. I think Barcelona. If Barcelona to win, they need to play a back four of Hector Bellerin, Marcos Alonso at left back, and then have a world-class center-back partnership of Christensen and Eric Garcia. Just rock solid. I think Marc-Andre ter Stegen will feel very confident that his team won't concede any goals on the night.
James reckons 3-1 Barcelona. Man. That's a good.
Yeah, I agree. I reckon it's gonna be about 3-1 Barca as well.
Yeah, I see it. I reckon Barcelona.
Nah, man, why are you man all writing off Bayern Munich? Bayern Munich, a solid team, man.
Here we go.
They are, but
They're solid in the Bundesliga.
Imagine Leroy Sané against like Jordi Alba or whoever the play. Against Hector Bellerin. Oh my days, no way. Surely not. If I see Sané versus Bellerin, it's finished.
Yeah. In his pockets. He'll be in his pockets.
And listen, like, when was the last time Barcelona beat Bayern Munich? Like, how many years ago?
2015.
2015. With Messi, when Messi sat down Boateng. That was like 7-8 years ago. Genuinely. I don't even know if Hannah was alive back then. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm joking.
Listen, yeah.
That was ages ago.
Listen, don't take no advice from Waleed. Waleed said that Arsenal would win comfortably at Old Trafford.
Yeah, and also remember
that.
That'll just make it happy with my team.
Remember that.
Oh yeah, remember this.
I agree with James, man. I think it's gonna be a comfortable win. Like, there's no reason for me not.
Is it every day with a stupid clip, man? Huh? You're not gonna rinse this till the day I die, man. But it is what it is, man. You know what?
We got a new one for you right here.
You just gotta charge it, innit? You know what I'm saying? I saw we won that game anyways, so we meant to win.
Do you know what though? Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, that all or nothing DVD thing, yeah, has really changed you lot's opinions about this guy, you know. But yeah,
he hasn't changed mine. I still think this season he has to prove me wrong, but I think he has to finish top 4. That's what.
Oh, guys, I want to give you guys a little story. I want to give you guys a cheeky little story. So, if Orest allows me to quickly tell the story, many moons ago, in the depths of desperation of 15th in the Premier League, when we were getting schooled by Theo Walcott at the Emirates, this man to your left, Orest, the owner of Orest Talks Football, was actually an Arteta fan. Was an Arteta in fan. He said, Arsenal, guys, give him time. Give this manager time. Back this manager. He's a good manager.
Where's the evidence?
The season after.
Where's the evidence?
Completely changes. Completely goes against the statement, and now all of a sudden he's Arteta fan.
I told you. Arrest here is the king flip flopper.
You're king of flip flopper. I made a video on the street and you got
flip flop stuff onto other people.
I don't need evidence. You know the thing is, I don't even need evidence.
And in the group is like, oh, why do rival fans talk about Manchester?
Forrest, I'm not gonna come on YouTube, yeah, in front of whoever's watching, and in front of all of these guys to lie for no reason and violate you.
I agree with James, man. I think it's gonna be a comfortable win. Like, there's
no
reason.
You said at the time, yeah. Don't need to hide behind YouTube and everything. I ain't got nothing to lie, brother. It's fine.
And you also said Oli finishing second was.
Oli finishing second was in luck. Don't bring that in. Oli Gunnar Solskjaer finishing in second place. That was pure luck.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Man City were levels above everyone else, and it was
not good enough.
All I have to say on this is he's magic. You know, Mauricio Pochettino.
He's magic. Oh, what a legend, man.
Oh, what happened to him? Not even in the studio, I swear down.
No. Guys, let's get back to the Champions League.
Yeah. Chelsea Salzburg. Interesting. Because Elliot, Chelsea game went ahead. And then Arsenal game, they want to cancel that. So start off with you, Elliot.
I think.
Praying Salzburg win. Please. Salzburg needs
Well,
Salzburg
hopefully, funny, you know, Potter's
Potter's
game
first
is
Champions League game, you know that.
Yeah.
Potter's first Champions League game.
Yeah.
Assuming that it goes ahead and it doesn't get
It is
postponed.
ahead. It's gone ahead, yeah. It's gone ahead. UEFA announced that Arsenal's one is postponed, but Chelsea's gone ahead.
That makes zero sense. UEFA.
I don't know. I just don't know, man.
Yeah, I think Chelsea will definitely win this game.
There's a
Though.
lot of European
There's
competition.
nothing stopping Chelsea from winning.
You
Yeah.
gotta reschedule all of that, and that's just a massive pain for everyone. So it makes no sense.
Yeah. Ollie, your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, another game it's hard to predict. You know that they just lost to Zagreb, and they're at home, so you would think a Chelsea win, and I would say Chelsea win, but I think Salzburg will score maybe 2-1. I don't rate Aubameyang there. He didn't do well. He might get a goal. I don't know, but yeah, they need to win this game.
Arsenal fans on the mud.
Yeah.
No, but did you not rate Aubameyang at Arsenal though? Oh.
Yeah, 2018-19 season, but then he just went downhill after that.
Yeah, 100%.
That is entire second full season. He was your best player. So
Exactly.
I don't know why you're all of a sudden after that season he went downhill, but I think you're forgetting when he won you that FA Cup. The whole reason
I
why
like
was, Mikel Arteta, he won the FA Cup, he won a trophy in his first 6 months. It's because of pure Emerick Aubameyang.
Yeah, 100%. Leon, Sheriff, Europa League now, Thursday nights. Sheriff versus Man United. Yeah, Leon, just have your thoughts.
Yeah, I think we discussed it.
Leon, I said Leon.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's the only game we got to look forward to. You know, obviously the Leeds game is off. You know, but obviously, you know, this is the only game we have. You know, but I think this will be a good game. Obviously, they beat Real Madrid last season, I think, but you know, we want to underestimate ourselves, even though we lost.
Oh,
Leon?
that McDonald's Wi-Fi has really hit him that bad. David, talk to me, man. Thursday night's your favorite anthem.
Oh, yes. My favorite competition. The competition I have been saying that we would be in since last November. I mean, I've been saying it, but that performance against Sociedad was just it was just so painful to watch. It was so uninspiring to watch. And honestly, if I see any performance like that, and if I see the team selection that I had to watch Ten Hag select for that game against Sheriff, we will lose. If I ever see Fred in a number 10 position, again, we will lose. If I see Maguire and Lindelof paired together, as I've been saying for the past 2-3 seasons, we will lose. We cannot have Maguire and Lindelof play together. I mean, this should just be this basic knowledge. I mean, this should be things that I know you're rotating the squad, but he took it as if it was a preseason friendly. I mean, that's the best team in our group, and we just lost the opening game. So we have to go to Sheriff and get a result. So for me, I would start. People may sound crazy, but I would potentially start Wan-Bissaka, give Delo a rest. I actually would start Wan-Bissaka this game, and bring in a back, and then bring back Martin. Let him play with Lindelof. Try that because gosh only knows Harry Maguire cannot be playing in any way, shape, or form. With the left back situation, Luke Shaw's injured anyways, so you play him last, so you don't really have an option. I know Ors is celebrating there that Luke Shaw will never ever play for United again, but you don't really have much. You don't really have much choice. He's out injured, so you play him last there. If you're going to play with a midfield pivot and you have the midfielders of Eriksen and Fred and Casemiro, you play Casemiro and Fred. I know he's trying to have Eriksen play in that deeper role, but for the love of my life, please just push Eriksen further forward if you're going to do that. I don't want to see that in my life ever again. For the wingers, you don't really have much choice, do you? You played Alanga and Anthony. I mean, I guess you could do the same again. And Ronaldo, I don't know what's happening with Martial. I mean, if he's fit, I'd have him on the bench. I would bring him off the bench. But if you don't have anyone else, I guess you play Ronaldo because that's where he's going to get his minutes this season. I'm not hard deep with Ronaldo. I'm not saying that he needs to play every game of the season and go, but I think he still needs to play. And I think that's where he's going to get his minutes. I think Ronaldo is going to play regardless this upcoming game. It's about who you put around him.
Leon, your thoughts?
Yeah. Well, I'm obviously looking forward to this game because obviously the Leeds game got postponed earlier today. And, the only game we have this week and, international break next week. So, a bit depressing. But I think, obviously last game against Solskjaer, got that penalty against us. I don't think it was a penalty, to be honest, but we move. And I think Ten Hag will maybe change it around a little bit, but he won't change around too much because the team needs to get used to each other, like Anthony and Casemiro and everything. But I do want to see Casemiro start this game because he hasn't started much, and I think this is a good game for him to get used to the team, and hopefully Anthony plays again. But I am confident about winning this game.
I wouldn't be too confident. I mean, because if we have as uninspiring a performance as we did again, Real Sociedad, I don't see us winning this game. Because if it's that uninspiring, there's not a hope and all chance we're going to win this game. I mean, Lissandro came off the bench and he was one of our best players. So I think you have to play him. Do not play him with Maguire, play him with Lindelof. That's something that I'm willing to try and experiment. These Maguire should just be.
You know what? You think that will not? There you go.
It's a center back combo that we haven't tried, and I think it'd be interesting to see what it could offer. I'm interested to see if they complement each other or not. But if they don't, fair play. But it's just something to try and experiment. Maybe this is not the game to do it, and if that's not the game to do it, then fair play. I'd also play Dubravka this game. I think the Europa League should be his to play. Mark Dubravka.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't start the first game.
And I knew the moment they got that penalty, I kind of already knew that we were going to beat. So because Tay has that excellent penalty record. But
yeah.
I think changes have to be made. I think that game against Sociedad really just emphasized that there are players that Ten Hag cannot trust and that there are players that don't suit him. And unfortunately, Hardeepa Romano's boy, I think, is the player that just doesn't work with Ten Hag. As much as we all like Ronaldo, he doesn't have pace anymore. So, yeah. Sorry, Hardeepa Romano, but yeah, CR7's not gonna be starting in the Premier League that much. So,
yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I agree, but we need to win. Man. We need to win, man. I think Ten Hag will just say to the boys, I think he'll shout at them. I think he'll wake them up, man. Because honestly, I think what Ten Hag's been doing, especially after that Brentford loss, he cancelled the day off and he made them run a lot, and then I don't know, man. I think he'll probably do the same thing. That's fine, Leon. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet, but it's going to be interesting to see what line Ten Hag will go for. Let's start with the neutrals. Ollie, what about you? What do you think about this game?
Yeah, United need to win this game. As Leon said, that wasn't a penalty. It wasn't a handball. It clearly hit his arm. So you're unlucky in that game. You could have had a draw. But it's Sheriff. I think they're doing well in their league. They're home, so you don't want to write them off. But yeah, maybe a 2-1 win. Maybe, I'm not sure, but you'll definitely win this one, and it'll be a shock if you lose.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, watch along on James' channel tomorrow at 7:30. Make sure you guys tune in. But yeah, Nick, last game. I'll just leave for this one.
Yeah, so Brentford are playing Arsenal on Sunday, 12 p.m. kickoff. Should be an easy win, I think. Oh no, I don't want to say that.
It won't be easy. It
No,
won't be.
It won't be an
easy.
easy.
It won't be
No.
easy, We should go up for the win.
We could lose this game, but we kind of need to win this game after the loss. That's all I can say. Maybe a 2-1. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Interesting. Elliot, what about you? And then before we wrap up.
Yeah, I said a 2-1 win before as well to Arsenal, but I am not fully sure. I just think because we've had a bit of a break, it's given time for players to get warmed up properly because we're not playing on Thursday now, so we have all the players ready. Obviously, apart from ones that are injured. But if what I've heard of, Partey might be back for the game on Sunday. If that's true, then that would help us out a lot. But obviously, we can't just rush him back. We need to make sure he's 100% ready to play. So if we do have to put him on the bench, that's fine. Bring him on, that's completely fine. But yeah, I agree with Ollie. I reckon a 2-1 win.
Yeah. Cool. Leon, yeah, we're gonna wrap up anyways. But yeah. So yeah, before we do end it, let's get people to shout out. So Leon, we'll start with you. Shout out your TikTok if you want.
Yeah, so my TikTok is United Clips. If you can follow me on there, please, that'd be very appreciated. We're going for 300k, and Instagram is leon.emeryfc. Thank you.
All right, for joining. Elliot, shout out your thing. Instagram or
Yeah,
YouTube.
so my Instagram is _, and my YouTube is just DGCritty. Need to get some more subscribers. I'm getting there. I'm still like 120 or something, but yeah, slowly progressing. But we'll get there.
James, put your channel link in the YouTube comments. Put your channel link in the comments, and then Ollie will probably subscribe. And then I think I'm already subscribed.
I think I'm already subscribed. Yeah.
Yeah, James. Put your
I'll
channel link in the comments, or in the private chat as well. Comments on private chat. Ollie, shout out your channel.
Yeah, I have a lot, but the main ones are DJ Care on YouTube, 14 away from 1K on there. So if you subscribe there and watch back some of my videos as well, I'm trying to get the public watch hours up. And then on Instagram, you find me ollie.sinclair556. That's my main account. And you can follow my fan page if you want, Aaron_Ramsdale fan page 1. Yes, that's it.
Cool. Just put the link for James' channel there. That is the link for his channel. Make sure you guys tune in to watch along tomorrow at 7:30 for the Ajax Liverpool, which Ajax will dominate and win 3-0. Obviously, you can find me on this channel, R6 Football, Instagram, R6 Football. But yes, we have created a new TikTok account. I think this is a good way to make us more popular and get views and all that. So make sure you guys follow us at R6 Football on TikTok. We've did that. First post, we just post that intro, but we will do posts. We will get someone to manage that account because Willie's not good enough with his clicks. But yeah, anyways, TikTok, obviously, R6 Football. Twitter, we'll get Hardeep to manage that soon. Twitter, because I've seen so many requests about do you have a Twitter account? So that will be fixed soon. Big up everyone for joining here. Elliot, Ollie, Leon, James. Big up you guys.
Thank you.
See you next time.